Welcome back for another Tool Time Tuesday. I'm Melissa Muir. Today I want to give a really quick video review of a new jeweler's saw that's being offered by Kevin Potter at Potter USA. This jeweler's saw, it has a 3-inch mouth on it, and it's a solid stainless steel piece, and it's absolutely beautiful, just the styling of it. And even the wing nuts add to the beauty and the styling of this saw. Because it is a solid stainless steel piece, it is a little bit heavier, so it's a little heavier than some of the other saws that are out there that are available. The handle is aluminum that's been turned, and it just makes it, the way that it's been cut is very nice to hold. It sit very well in my hand as I was cutting it. One of the things that I really like about this saw is the top piece up here. There is an extra little screw up here that kind of holds this top, kind of the parts together, the two parts that hold your blade in place. The thing that I like about this is that when I go to put my blade into it, I don't have to worry about this little top piece moving on me. A lot of times when I'm tightening my jeweler's saw blades and I turn the wing nut, this piece will turn as well, and it kind of gets in my way a little bit. So that's one thing that's kind of nice. Plus, I also then have the option of opening and closing this a little bit more if it's necessary, depending on the saw blade that I'm using. And I find that once I've set it once, I don't have to worry about setting that again. I did a couple of different tests on this. One is that I took a piece that was corrugated, so it had a bit of a texture to it. You can kind of see that there. This is a piece of brass that's been patinaed a little bit. And I just cut straight through it, and you can see how straight that cut was. It was very simple. Never once did it veer off or anything like that, so I never had to worry about redirecting the piece. The next thing that I did was just draw really quickly on a Post-it note a couple of different just lines and drawings with a pencil, and I went through with the saw, and you can actually see how well it stayed on there. Any of the deviations off of the line was actually my doing. However, it was very easy to redirect that saw blade. Just the tension that was on it, it has a very true cut. You can see back here on the back how clean the cuts are. And again, I never had to fight with the saw at all to get it to go into place. When I first got my saw from Kevin Potter, it had a different set of wing nuts on it that was really difficult to tighten, and I found that my saw blade would come loose. However, with the replacement set, and this is what is standard that comes with the saw now, these are very easy to tighten and loosen, and it's very easy to actually get the correct strength onto your blade so that you don't have any of those issues. To put this piece to an extra test, my 12-year-old, who is thrilled with piercing, I gave her the saw and said, okay, come up with the design. And she naturally is actually quite detailed and comes with itty teeny tiny pieces that have to be sawed out. You can see like the detail that are on the feet of this little owl that she drew. The duck again has small detailed pieces that have to be cut out, and of course her dragon. And she actually had to go through the dragon a couple of times to add more detail because she loves these fine little cuts. Just to show you really quickly so that you can see really what was involved with this. You can see all the tiny little parts, and she had no problem with this saw. Being 12, she's still getting used to the saw blades, but she did a great job. And her comments on it was that she actually liked the added weight of the saw so that it would kind of help her along with the strokes. So she really enjoyed using that as well. The one thing that I would prefer if it's available in the future, I happen to actually like using a wider throat rather than just the 2.5–3-inch throat. But that would be my only complaint on this particular saw. It's been a lot of fun to use. Kevin Potter has self-proclaimed it as saying, He's not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's not necessarily a better saw. He says it's not going to make you saw any better. He says, but if you saw well, you're going to look good sawing. If you saw badly, you're going to look good sawing. However, having said that, I would like to say that this does have more rigidity to it than just one of my jeweler's saws that also has the adjustment wing nut here at the end. Because of the rigidity, I am able to have a lot better control of my saw blade and the direction in which it goes. So he may say that it doesn't necessarily help you, but in my opinion, it does. If you would like more information or would like to purchase this saw, you can visit potterusa.com.